So before I start talking about this next movie, I wanted to highlight this commercial that is part of the movie. Because one, that is Wally Bogue. And I love him, and he's amazing, and this is one of his rare on-screen Disney movie appearances. But also, that child is, I believe, Walt Disney's grandson, Walter Elias Disney Miller. And I think that's cool. And then the commercial itself gives me Dick Van Dyke Show vibes, but also it very much feels like it would be something that I would see if I was eating at the sci-fi dine-in theater at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And on that note, hi, I'm Jocelyn, and this is the Disney Film Project. Let's get started. Today's film is Son of Flubber, which was released on January 18th, 1963. In this sequel to The Absent-Minded Professor, the unpredictable Ned Brainerd continues his scientific ventures at Medfield College. The professor's use of a flubber byproduct, his efforts in controlling the weather with dry rain, and his assistant's discovery of flubber gas result in a series of climactic incidents that add up to a hilarious finale. I think that was one of the most short and sweet summaries I've done this entire time. It only took me 63 films to get through. Unlike its predecessor, I am adding this one to the fine jar simply because it's not as good as the original. Does it still have funny moments? Yes. Paul Lynde, who voices Templeton in Charlotte's Web, plays the commentator in the big final football game. Hilarious. Love him. He's one of the best parts in this. Wally Bogue, having a whole commercial for Wally Bogue was also great. And even throughout the story, there were very funny moments. But as a whole, it's just not as charming as the original. And some of the jokes did feel forced because they were essentially they had been done in the first movie. And well, I mean, running gags is one thing, but not all of the repeated jokes in this movie were funny. And so it just kind of left me wanting more. Aside from all of that, I still recommend this movie because it is still fun. There are still very fun moments, and I wouldn't turn down this for a movie night. If only to watch Wally Bogue and Paul Lynde because I love them. Also, I do get a kick out of watching the special effects, especially during the football game, because the effects in Paul Lynde, perfection.